Good morning, y'all. This is the Delta Piper coming to you from the low country deep in the Mississippi Delta. I'm smoking a bit of cowboy coffee from the Country Squire in Jackson, Mississippi, and it is good stuff. It is a mixture of some Virginias and dark-fired Kentucky. And it's a swift kick in the pants first thing in the morning, which is what I usually need. And I'm smoking it out of just a inexpensive cob from the Missouri Meerschaum. I usually start every morning with a cob because I'm not hitting on all 8 cylinders usually, and I don't want to risk breaking or chewing up one of my better pipes. So I usually start with one of these trusty cobs. This video actually is a VR in response to Armchair Piper. And congrats on 4 years. That's quite an accomplishment. And I figured I ought to tell you this is my first VR for the Armchair Piper and my first VR period on YouTube. So I'm going to do my best to keep this short and sweet because I don't really have any idea what I'm doing. But Armchair Piper asked how we go about choosing our favorite pipe. And I suppose that is our pipe that we want to smoke for the day, or the ones we usually go to most often. So I figured I would take a stab at answering that question. And I suppose I've already told you pretty much how I like to start. I have 2 or 3 cobs, and that's usually what I go for first thing in the morning. I like to start the day with a cup of coffee and a pipe and sit here and read a little of the Bible and have morning prayer while I smoke a pipe. And I know some people say you probably ought not smoke while you do your praying, but I'm of the opinion if you can't do a thing while you're praying, you might not ought to be doing that thing in the first place. So I don't see any problem with it. It helps me focus. So that's how I start my morning. That's how I choose my first pipe of the day. And I don't really have a big problem deciding beyond that point because unlike many of you, I don't have a lot of pipes. I probably have maybe 10 or 11 at this juncture. I've got a couple of Petersons, Savinelli or 2, and Rossi, and Eric Nording, and then a few estate pipes I've picked up along the way. And I suppose choosing the pipe I'm going to smoke for that day depends on how new the pipe might be. I want to smoke my newer pipes a few times to break them in. I have a couple of pipes that I like to smoke my aromatic blends in. I don't want to ghost the others. So that's pretty much how I go about choosing my favorite pipe for the particular smoke. But like some of you have said, my favorite pipe is usually the one I'm smoking at the moment. And right now, that's this really cheap Missouri Meerschaum pipe. And it's a perfect way to start my day. So maybe that answers your question, maybe not. But that's how I choose my pipes. And once again, congratulations on 4 years as a YouTube presenter, and I hope you have 40 more. Until we meet again, keep those bowls warm from the Delta Piper.